I'll strive for freedom, for a sweet release in me. All craving cease, and so I'm here to share all that I know. The Dharma in us grows.
If I could live my past again, it's fine if everything stayed the same. I'll greet each moment equanimously and experience the joy of peace. And if I knew what the future will bring, still I don't have to change anything. I'll greet this future equanimously and experience the joy of peace. Now there's nothing to do. Stay with the Jew. There's nowhere to go. With the Jew. Stay with the flow equanimously. This is the joy of peace. Bahum sahasamabini Metta sayudantang diri mekalang udita gora sasena marang dana didamma vidina jita banguninno tampe jasa bhavatute jaya mangalani.
Good triumph over evil. With gentleness, overcome anger. With charity, overcome stinginess. With truth, overcome deceit. This the Buddha taught. When the Lord was stormed by Mara, challenged to a battle by Alavaka, and attacked by the ferocious elephant, Nalagiri, he subdued them all with his perfection of giving, patience, and all-embracing love. By the power of that spiritual glory,
Hello everyone, and welcome to CyberSpace Metta Meditation hosted by BGF. Now, some of you have been attending CyberSpace Metta Meditation for some time, and you might like to know how you can combine Metta meditation with your primary meditation method. For instance, if you have been practicing breath meditation, Metta could actually be used together with breath meditation. All right, so you can use the object of metta instead of breath. This is in order to inject variety and life into your meditation practice. Sometimes when you keep on working on one type of meditation or one meditation object, your mind might get bored. And that would mean that when you get bored, your mind feels dull, and eventually that will cause you to lose interest and leave meditation altogether. Now, the element that metta meditation brings into your practice is joy. As they say in metta meditation, if there is no joy, there is no mindfulness. Now, many of you have already been practicing some form of meditation, and I suggest that you can try using metta to inject variety into your practice. Sometimes when you keep slogging at one method of meditation, you get boredom, which leads to frustration, your mind drifts off to dullness, and then it refuses to watch the meditation object. So this is when we can actually switch and introduce some joy and happiness in your meditation practice. When you have joy and happiness, it helps to energize your mindfulness. Maybe it can even entertain your mind for a while before you return back to your meditation object. When you switch to metta or loving kindness as your meditation object, remember that metta refers to an emotion. It is a feeling of goodwill, friendliness, sustaining thoughts of wishing the happiness to someone else, and also willing to forgive any faults. Ajahn Brahm's favorite expression of metta is, "The door of my heart is fully open to you forever, whoever you are, and whatever you have done." So that's a very good summary of what metta really is. Metta is also love without self. So you don't put your ego or yourself into the metta. So you radiate loving kindness without the expectation of getting something in return for yourself. This is what we mean by don't put yourself into metta. Metta is a selfless meditation, selfless love. For instance, I know of a female practitioner who complained that metta doesn't work. So she had been trying out metta for a while, but one day she came to me and said, "I don't think metta works." When I asked her why she said that, she said that she has been sending metta to a young man whom she was interested in, but he didn't respond to her metta. Now, you don't make use of metta that way. You don't send metta and expect it to work like a love potion or a love charm. Self should not come in when we practice metta. Metta arises from inspiration, so we set no conditions and we don't expect anything back in return. The Buddha has compared metta to the love of a mother for a child. And while the mother may not always agree with the child, at the back of her mind, she always wishes happiness for the child. And this is really the best analogy of metta, of having an open-hearted, non-discriminating, and liberating love and kindness. People practicing metta meditation might find their mind becoming happy and joyful. Now, when this happens, there is really a good explanation why this is so. You know, when you wish somebody happiness, it in turn triggers positive emotions and actions within ourselves. We have feelings of empathy, kindness, and a sense of being connected. There is also a scientific reason for that. You know, when you wish somebody well, and when a person performs some acts of kindness, your body releases the feel-good hormones like dopamine and oxytocin. And these are the hormones secreted in your body that gives you a sense of relaxation and a sense of well-being. So studies suggest that when we engage in loving kindness practice, like wishing others well, this can also be associated with higher levels of happiness, empathy, and it is found to lower levels of anxiety. So when people practice metta, they feel good about themselves, because this practice releases happiness hormones within your body. And also, when you see someone performing a kind act, your body also releases dopamine and oxytocin. And the happiness and joy that you get when you witness the performance of some good and inspiring act, the Buddhists call this mudita, or appreciative joy, which is really one of the 4 Brahma Viharas, right? So the practice of metta is really a wonderful practice. It is closely associated with happiness and joy. So when your meditation seems to be getting nowhere with your primary object, then that is why you could switch over to metta, because then you bring happiness and joy in your heart, and after that you can really return back to your meditation object. How do you get started in metta? Now, you don't approach metta with an intense mind, like hoping to overcome something or trying to reach a target. Because when your mind is so intense, you will not be able to experience the fruits of metta. Metta has to be experienced by learning to let go, by relaxing and putting a lovely smile in your heart. As Ajahn Brahm would say, relax to the max. So when you do metta, please relax, open up your heart, open up your mind, and let your mind and the enzymes and the hormones in your body to take over. Hormones, the happiness hormones, hormones associated with relaxation. When you practice metta, don't focus on the words as if those are some magic formula. Because when you do this, the practice can turn out to be dry and you cannot sink into metta. The loving wishes you make are only to remind you of the kindness that is to be directed towards someone else, so that that person will enjoy happiness and well-being. It is not the words itself, it's not the words themselves, but what the words represent and what it triggers in our mind. Remember that the metta wishes that we make are like the finger pointing to the moon. Please don't mistake the finger for the moon. When you start off your metta practice, you begin with people who are easy for you to start, easy for you to extend loving thoughts. For instance, don't start with people whom you have difficulty with, or when you have just hot from an argument, or people who try to undermine you at your workplace. These are not the people whom you should extend metta when you're just starting off, okay? However, when your metta becomes more developed, then of course you can take these people into the ambit of loving kindness. But when you start off, you need to be a little humble and begin with those that you have already love and care for their happiness and well-being. You have already disposed towards their own happiness. It's easy for you to extend metta because you already love and care for them. Many years ago, we don't have gas ovens or electric ovens, and so we have to start the fire with some firewood. And the way you do it is, first you need to burn a piece of paper with a matchstick maybe, and transfer the fire to some dry pieces of wood that you put below, you insert below the bigger blocks of firewood. And maybe you might want to pour some kerosene on the firewood so that it can get a fire going. And after a while, the larger firewood catches fire and the fire spreads to other firewood. So once you're able to get the fire going, that's when you can really start boiling some water or start cooking your dishes. So metta practice, this is the way we go about it. In our practice, on every Wednesday night, we begin by touching mindfully the different parts of our body with a relaxing smile. We say a smile is associated with kindness, with friendliness, and we touch different parts of our body with smiles. Now, as the meditation progresses, we begin to experience different parts of our body relaxing, which brings a sense of well-being to our physical body. In that process, we are actually blessing the different cells and organisms in your own body. You bless them with good health and well-being. You bless your body. Yeah? Now, it is said that an adult human body is estimated to have about 37.2 trillion cells, although the actual number can vary slightly with gender and age. So when you do smiling meditation to your body, you're actually sending blessings of love and kindness to 37.2 trillion living cells in your body. And these cells respond by relaxing and rejoicing at the blessing that you're sending to them. So we continue sending metta to yourself, and to the people who have given you so much love and kindness that's actually shaped you in your life. And after that, proceeding on to your immediate family members. There are people who get a metta. These are the people who could get the metta started in your heart. So it is like a spark that you use in order to burn your firewood. So you have to use a spark. And from this light of metta, when the metta begins to grow and grow, then it is possible for you to send loving kindness to other living beings, and including to the people who are not very friendly to you. You can send metta all around. Now, we practice our metta meditation by putting smiles in different parts of our body and making the 4 wishes of metta. But these are not the only way that you can do metta. Using the example of Ajahn Brahm. Now, Ajahn Brahm loved cats, especially kittens. And he used kittens as a device to get his metta going. He only has to think about a little kitten, and his heart will light up with metta. And sometimes he could imagine by picturing an abandoned little kitten, so helpless, hungry, so afraid. Maybe the kitten has experienced rejection and even violence. And so he feels the kitten's pain fully, and his heart opens up with a flood of compassion. Then he imagined looking at the anxious eyes of the kitten, with his loving kindness flowing to the little kitten. He imagined picking up the little kitten and bringing the kitten to his chest, so that the warmth of his body could melt away the cold and fear of the little kitten, making the kitten grow in trust. And he will say to the little kitten, "Little being, never feel alone again. Never be afraid. I will look after you and give you loving kindness always." In fact, when Ajahn Brahm leads this meditation of metta using a kitten, Ajahn Brahm has indeed saved a kitten that he brought back to the monastery. He found a kitten, and which he brought back to the monastery. Now, this was a mischievous kitten, but always sitting close to Ajahn Brahm, and sometimes even jump on his lap when he's taking his lunch. Now, you know the Bodhinyana monastery in Perth attracts many birds because there's ample food available brought by the devotees. And for lunch, for instance, breakfast and lunch, the monks and devotees will eat the dana food, and after that there will be some extra food for the birds. Yeah. So this kitten, after a while, grew into a cat, and being a mischievous cat, it will prey on the birds. Yeah. So it will stealthily creep to the birds and pounce on them, and sometimes kill them. So the monks at the monastery saw this, saw what was happening, and they didn't like what the cat was doing. And eventually they had a meeting, and they arrived at a unanimous decision that the cat should be given away, so that be taken away from Bodhinyana monastery. The condition is that the cat will be cared for, and also the cat will not create bad karma by killing birds. So one day they put the cat in a basket and pass it over to a lady devotee in a car, so that she could take the cat home. Now this lady devotee lived about 10 kilometers away from the monastery, some distance away. Yeah? No one told the cat about the decision, And obviously the cat was very unhappy to be taken away by the lady. After a few days, the cat went missing from the devotee's house. And no matter where she was looking for it, she could not find the cat. So this matter of the missing cat was relayed to Ajahn Brahm. And of course, the disappearance of the cat is very much missed. So some days passed. One day, Ajahn Brahm heard some scratching at the glass door of the monastery. And what did he see? Wow, that was the missing cat scratching at the glass door. How did the cat find its way to the monastery? Crossing roads, rivers, across the forest, bush country, walking more than 10 kilometers to find its way back to the Bodhinyana monastery. The cat was not even looking out of the basket when it was taken away from the Bodhinyana monastery. Wasn't it simply amazing? The cat managed to find its way back to the monastery. So after that, the cat received a permanent resident status at the monastery, never to be given away or to be taken away, to be taken somewhere else. That was an amazing story, and it's a true story. The cat managed to find its way back to the monastery. Wow, this is amazing. Now, as far as metta meditation is concerned, and I used to mention that there are different ways of doing metta. In the case of Ajahn Brahm, he uses a little kitten. But first of all, when you do metta, you free yourself from thoughts of feelings of hostility, negative emotions. If you're a bit upset and angry, try to cool down. Sometimes the anger might come from outside stimulus, but very often from inside us. We might feel irritable or angry that we cannot achieve some things. Free your mind from fear, worries, and anxieties. Let go of the baggage and burden, and give some kind of mental happiness. And also find a corner where you can do meditation undisturbed. Yeah? So, and also be fairly comfortable as well. So when you're free from hostility, free from mental and physical suffering, then it is possible for you to proceed with your meditation. Now, in our case of metta meditation, we do almost what we call a formal method. We make use of 4 wishes. The first wish is that may my heart be peaceful and free. That's the first wish. A peaceful and happy heart. Second, may my mind be happy. Having a contented and relaxed mind, free from fear, worries, and anxiety. And of course, you would very much appreciate a healthy body. Nobody wants to be sick. So to wish your body good health, enjoy good health, and to be free from physical pain like sickness and ill health. And to sum it all, we have the 4th wish, may I be well and happy. So these are the formula that we make use of, 4 wishes. May my heart be peaceful and free. May my mind be happy. May my body be healthy. May I be well and happy. Of course, in your meditation, you don't have to make use of these 4 wishes. For those who have been doing this for quite a while, yes, you can make these wishes without any trouble. But those who are starting off, well, then I suggest that you just stick to 1 wish. Maybe the wish could be, may I be well, may I be happy, or may my heart be peaceful and free. And you make use of the wish, repeating it again and again. Okay. So we cultivate metta or loving kindness until it become part of ourselves. Metta becomes a mental habit. And when metta becomes a mental habit, you actually begin to experience more happiness in your life. You can train yourself to be happy. And metta will come with joy as well. So you learn how to arouse joy and develop a mind free from anger and evil. Right? And when you have joy, it is also easier for you to continue with whatever meditation method that you might be using. Remember to connect your heart with happiness and joy when you practice metta. All right. So if you are ready right now, we will now proceed with our metta meditation. I will sound the bell, and then we will begin with our practice of the inner smile, and we watch our breath in order to just bring the mind wherever the mind is, bring it back to the breath. We say, at Venerable Thich Nhat Hanh will say, just bringing the mind back home. We're just watching the breath. The breath becomes like an anchor for us. And after that, we proceed by making the wishes, loving wishes to different categories of beings. Also not forgetting ourselves. We send loving kindness to ourselves. So if you're ready, I will just sound the bell and we can get started. We will now start with the practice of the inner smile. But before you do that, just bring your mind back to your breath. Make your breath peaceful. When your breath becomes peaceful, your heart and mind will become peaceful as well. So this is the wonderful thing about using the breath as an anchor. It's had many healing properties. Just watch your breath, making the breath deep and peaceful, making the breath calm, and this will help your mind to be peaceful and calm. Now we want you to bring a smile from your heart. Bring up the smile in your heart. You know, a smile is connected with peace, with happiness, with friendliness and relaxation. So just smile in your heart, having a sense of peace and happiness, relaxation. Now we will bless the different parts of our body, especially the important organs. We start off from the top of your head, from your crown. Just pay attention to your crown. Do you feel any sensations at the top of your head? If you feel some sensation, good. So that is where you put a smile. So put a smile at your crown, relaxing your crown. And after a while, you will feel that the crown of your head is smiling now. So let the smiling energy accumulate at your crown. And let the smiling energy now flow to your forehead. Can you put your attention at your forehead? Feel the forehead. Now put a smile on your forehead. Is your forehead smiling now? Now moving to the spot between your eyebrows. This is an energy center. Put a smile in this energy center between your eyebrows. Is this energy center smiling now? Now let the smile flow down to your face, relaxing your face, and now down to your neck, Can you feel the relaxation down your neck? A smile touching your neck, relaxing your neck, bringing a sense of peace, calmness, happiness to your neck. At the base of your neck is your thyroid gland. Can you put a smile in your thyroid gland? Is your thyroid gland happy? Is it smiling? Bless your thyroid gland so that it works well to bring you good health. And now moving down in your chest, between your lungs and just behind your breastbone. This is called the thymus gland. The thymus gland makes white blood corpuscles, and that's part of your immune system. Bring the blessings of love and kindness to your thymus gland. Bring a smile. Put a smile at your thymus gland, and so that the thymus gland is smiling with happiness. Now let the smiling energy flow down into your heart. Open up your heart. Relax your heart. Let go of the tension. Set the heart free. Open up and smile. Big smile to your heart. Is your heart opening up? Has it got a big smile? Now radiate the love from your heart to your lungs. Feel the lungs breathing easily. And have gratitude to your heart and lungs for keeping you alive from day to day, from moment to moment. Smile in your heart, smile in your lungs. Then moving down to your solar plexus. It's solar plexus just below your breastbone. It's an energy center. You feel this energy center, the solar plexus, especially when you experience negative energy, negative emotions like frustration, anger, jealousy, fear, uncertainty, feeling of panic. The solar plexus will cram up. And sometimes when the solar plexus gets tensed up, your stomach will also get cramped. So bring happiness to your solar plexus. Bring a big smile for your solar plexus. Positive energy. Let your solar plexus open up and smile. It's like your heart. Solar plexus is like your heart. And you just bring a smile to your solar plexus. And when positive energy flows in your solar plexus, it also brings this positive energy to the other organs in the middle part of your body. For instance, on the right side of your body, just below the rib cage will be your liver. Liver is a very important organ for you to keep healthy because it cleans your body of toxic substances. Soften your liver with a smile and wishing that may the liver be healthy and blessed with happiness, good health. Now moving to the back part of your body, lower back, will be your kidneys, which are just below your rib cage on both sides of your spine. Bring a smile to your kidneys. May your kidneys be healthy and strong. The kidneys that work so hard to filter the blood, to remove waste. Blessings to the kidneys. Happiness and peace to the kidneys. Love to the kidneys. Kindness to the kidneys. And now sitting on the kidneys are the small triangular shape. You call this the adrenal glands. Send a smile to the adrenal glands. These are important glands because they produce hormones to regulate your metabolism, your immune system, your blood pressure, your response to stress. Wow, such an important gland. Smile at your adrenals. May the adrenals be healthy, be happy. Now, moving on to the left side of your body, the lower rib cage will be a spleen. The spleen fights germs in the blood and also controls the level of blood cells, filters the blood. Blessings for your spleen. Big smile and relaxation for your spleen. May your spleen be healthy. Just below the spleen is the pancreas. And of course, the pancreas rests against the side of your stomach, helps you to digest your food and use the sugar from your food for energy. Smile at your pancreas. Thank you, pancreas, for your work to keep me healthy. May you function smoothly. Now send your smile at your stomach and intestines. Very important, because your stomach and intestines work with other organs to absorb nutrition from your food to give you strength. You need to have good functioning stomach and intestines. Blessings. Big smile for your stomach and intestines. Now for the other organs like your urinary tract and bladder, that is part of your urinary system, and also for the males, prostate gland, to have healthy prostate gland, for the females, healthy ovaries and uterus. Just send smiles to them. Now let us return to be aware of your breath. As you breathe in and out, be aware of your breath. Awareness of the breath makes your mind becomes peaceful and collected. Now we can proceed with our practice of loving kindness. We make the 4 wishes of loving kindness to ourselves first. Don't forget yourself when you send loving kindness, because you are going to be the vessel of loving kindness. So just charge yourself with this energy of love and kindness, and after which you begin to make wishes of loving kindness to others. Now you say these wishes at your own pace, whispering inwardly, hearing inwardly, feeling the meaning inside, sensing, affirming. And just make the wish, good wishes for yourself. If you can make the 4 wishes, or if you want, you can just keep to 1 or 2 wishes. But in order for us to go through the 4 wishes, and we just practice together. May my heart be peaceful and free, putting a smile, feeling relaxed, and whispering these words. May my heart be peaceful and free. Have a sense of relaxation, the happiness, the calmness inside yourself, inside your mind. May my heart be peaceful and free. Is your heart feeling happy, peaceful? May my mind be happy. May my mind be happy. Just relax yourself. Don't cling on to the words. Just listen to the meaning of these words. May my heart be happy. What a blessing to have a happy heart. A heart that is not encumbered by anything. May my mind be happy. May my mind be happy. Happy heart, happy mind. Are you smiling inside? May my mind be happy. What about good health? May my body be healthy. May my body be healthy. May you be able to enjoy good health, strength, and a trouble-free body. May my body be healthy. Fourth wish, may I be well and happy. May I be well and happy. Feel the happiness, the joy that comes from relaxation, of having loving and kindly thoughts in your mind. This brings you happiness. May I be well and happy, enjoying good health, having a happy mind, having a peaceful heart. May I be well and happy. May my heart be peaceful and free. May my heart be peaceful and free. Smiling inside your heart. May my mind be happy. May my mind be happy. May my body be healthy. May my body be healthy. May I be well and happy. May I be well and happy. You can continue sending loving kindness to yourself if you're doing your own meditation. But in the group meditation, we shall now proceed to the next group of people to send loving kindness. And this is sending to the people for whom they have given you so much blessings and love and support. Without them, you will not be where you are right now. The knowledge that you have acquired, the wisdom that you have benefited from, their kindness, their compassion, the sacrifice for you. So think of the people in this first group. They might not even be here right now, but wherever they are, you just have kindly thoughts, having thoughts of gratitude for their kindness to you. In this group, you could include people like your parents. All of us have benefited from our parents so much. Maybe to your grandparents as well. If you're lucky enough to have grandparents alive when you're young, and teachers, they have given us so much knowledge, especially the Dharma teachers. And you might have some mentors, people who have always encouraged you, wishing you well, giving you good advice, and pushing you onwards so that you are able to reach into heights that you never imagined possible. So for this group of people, you send your loving wishes to them. For example, if you like to send a loving kindness to your mother, just imagine that your mother is right in front of you. She's in a good mood, she's happy, and you speak to her from your heart, thinking about her qualities, and her love and kindness, her sacrifice for you. And you say, Mother, may your heart be peaceful and free. May your mind be happy. May your body be healthy. May you be well and happy. And as you send loving kindness to her, you could almost feel that she's rejoicing in that happiness. Mother, may you be well and happy. And you also think about the kindness of your father, who had been the pillar of your family, who have worked so hard for the family to give a roof above their heads, food on the table, clothes for them to wear, education. You make the same wishes of love and kindness to your father, to your grandparents, to your teachers, to your mentors. So make the wishes at your own pace. Now we send our thoughts of loving kindness to our immediate family members, sending your loving thoughts, loving wishes to your spouse, to your children. And if you don't have an immediate family of your own, then to your brothers and sisters, siblings, and your nephews and nieces. So you can think of them in a group as families, group of family, or one by one. As you make the wish, may your heart be peaceful and free. May your mind be happy. May your body be healthy. May you be well and happy. Alright, so now just make loving wishes for your immediate family members. I just imagine that the beings of this world are gathered around you, and they have all assumed a human form, and now sending your loving thoughts, loving wishes to all the beings in the forward direction. May all the beings in the forward direction, may your heart be peaceful and free. May your mind be happy. May your body be healthy. May you be well and happy. And beings in the rightward direction, your loving wishes to them. All the beings in the rightward direction, may your heart be peaceful and free. May your mind be happy. May your body be healthy. May you be well and happy. Beings in the backward direction, may your heart be peaceful and free. May your mind be happy. May your body be healthy. May you be well and happy. Beings in the leftward direction, loving kindness to them. Beings in the outward direction, may your heart be peaceful and free. May your mind be happy. May your body be healthy. May you be well and happy. And beings in the downward direction, send your loving kindness to them. Now, we make some prayers for the following persons. Brother Alex Yu, who had been a volunteer at the JUN helpline. He is diagnosed with leukemia. And we pray for his well-being and recovery. Madam Nilufa Niyozova from Uzbekistan, undergoing cancer treatment. Madam Lo Lian Ki, mother to Sister Serena Lo. Madam Tan Swat Bi, early stage of colon cancer. Sister Ku Jusian. Madam Wei Ailian. Mr. Tan Chu Huang. Sister Lim Ai Mei and her daughter Joy Lam. Brother Alan Tan from JB and Mr. Chu Lai Chu. May the people in this list respond well to the treatment and have a speedy recovery. Bhavatu sabba mangalang rakantu sabba devatan sabba buddhanubhavena sadasuti bhavantu te. Bhavatu sabba mangalang rakantu sabba devatan sabba dhammanubhavena sadasuti bhavantu te. Bhavatu sabba mangalang rakantu sabba devata sabba sanghanubhavena sadasuti bhavantu te. Let's focus your attention within as you observe the peace and quietness inside. And let us share the merits with the devas, our guardian deities and protectors. May they rejoice in this merit and in turn guide and protect ourselves and our loved ones. Heta vatacha amme sampadam punya sampadam Sabbi Deva, Sabbi Satta, Sabbi Bhuta, Anumodantu, Sabba Sampati, Setya. Let us transfer merits to our departed relatives and friends. Edang me nyati nang hotu, sukita hontu nyatayo. Edang me nyati nang hotu, sukita hontu nyatayo. Edang me nyati nang hotu, sukita hontu nyatayo. Let us now make some aspirations. Emina punya kamena, mami bala samagamo, satang samagamo hotu, yava nibbana patiya. May suffering ones be suffering free, and the fear struck fearless be. May the grieving shed all grief, and may all beings find relief. May all beings share in these merits that we have acquired. May these merits help to bring them good health, happiness, and peace. May beings inhabiting space and earth, devas and nagas of mighty power, to share in these merits of ours, and may they long protect the Buddha's asana. Let's say sadhu. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. And now some announcements, just for you to keep track on what is happening at the BGF, the Buddhist Gem Fellowship. We are inviting you to support the publication of Bhante S. Dhammika. He is coming up with a new book, Begging Bowl and Banquet. All right, so this is an insightful work that explores the richness of the Buddhist culture and practice, offering fresh perspective rooted in wisdom and compassion. So please donate for this good cause. Second is advanced care planning, and this is done in collaboration with Kase Hospice Foundation, to be held on Saturday the 14th of June at the BGF Center between 2 to 4 p.m. This is actually important because it is preparing yourself and your loved ones. Have you wondered who will make decisions for you if you are unable to speak for yourself? So this is a sharing session that will introduce to you advanced care planning and guide you to have meaningful conversations with your family, with your appointed spokesman and the medical team. The third is a talk on the Wheel of Life on Sunday, 22nd of June at the BGF Center, 9:30 to 11:30 a.m. And I will give this talk. This is based on the symbolic representation of samsara, the cycle of birth, death, and rebirth. The Wheel of Life, also Bhava Chakra, illustrates how suffering arises, how beings are trapped in samsara, and how enlightenment frees one from the cycle. Next is the Dharma talk and discussion with Venerable Jyotika on 26th of June, 11:30 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. at the BGF Center. Now, Venerable Jyotika was our life member of BGF, and she has already renounced to be a nun at the Dhammasara Nuns Monastery in Western Australia since 2014. That's 10 years. She's under the guidance of Ajahn Hasapanya, also a Malaysian nun, also a Malaysian from Ipoh, but who is now abbess of the Dhammasara Nuns Monastery. Next is the meditation retreat with Sister Silver Bay. This will be held on Tuesday, the 8th of July to Sunday, the 13th of July. And the retreat venue will be the Arts Room Boutique Hotel, or formerly Chinsui Temple. And this retreat will explore the Satipatthana Sutta as well as the Digiri Mandanda Sutta. Yeah? And this is designed for people who are experienced in meditation. Next will be the chanting of the invocation and aspiration, chanting of the 28th Buddha Parita. This is in conjunction with the Al-Sarla Day. Al-Sarla, or the Dhamma Day, commemorate when the Buddha taught the first sermon to the 5 monks at the day of Saranath. So very auspicious. After enlightenment, the Buddha went to Saranath to teach his first discourse. Although Al-Saha falls on full moon day of 10th of July, since it's a weekday, it's not so convenient. So we have shifted the session to Sunday, the 13th of July at 2:30 p.m. To be held at BGF third floor. So people could come. You don't have the problem of traffic jam. And the BGF family trip to Bujang Valley, Kedah. This is on the 14th to 16th September. 3 days, 2 nights. This is completely full now. 80 people have already signed up for the trip. So well done. Very good. Now for our regular activities, food offerings at the Gems Relic Stupa. Oh, there's a Tibetan Yuktuk healing retreat. This is on August, Sunday, 15 to 17 August. Very good. This is whole day. So you learn the technique, Tibetan healing technique from a geisha that have been trained in this system. All right, something really special. Then regular activities, food offering, dana offering at the Gems Relic Stupa. If you like to make offerings, we have the Buddha relics at the stupa. Please do. It's very meritorious. Then we have a guided group meditation. It's really a Dhamma discussion, Dhamma sharing, to be held on Sunday, actually every Sunday, between 2 to 4 p.m. And the group is led by Brother Lai Kim Lui as well as Brother Boon. Next, Gem Dhamma e-learning. We have a Sutta discovery with Bhante Chandima on Anana Sutta, or deathlessness. All right. And the lessons and values from the doctrine of karma, still ongoing. As well as Tisarana, taking refuge in the Triple Gem. This course will end in July. Okay. And for good health, we have the Hatha Yoga held every Monday morning, 8 to 9:30 a.m. This is not so demanding, so good for seniors, helps you to have relaxation and build up your sense of your balance. Second is Gem Yoga Stick and Alignment. This is led by Sister Grace Lee. This is held on Tuesdays, 8 to 9:30 a.m. Then the Gem Fitness Program, Tuesday after the Grace Lee's program, you have at 11 to 12:30. And this is a program from the University of Otago, how to develop strength and balance. Okay. And then we have Gems Cardio Yoga. This is a bit more strenuous for those who are more energetic. This is held on Saturday morning, 8:30 to 9:30 a.m. Those of you who want to do group meditation, face-to-face, metta meditation, we have it on Wednesday morning, 10:15 to 11:15. And this will be based on recordings by Bhante Mahinda as well as myself. Coordinator is Sister B.I. Gem Hubline Counseling Service, BGF's Counseling Service, Monday to Friday, 2 to 4 p.m., as well as 7 to 9:30 p.m. And also some information about the iGems music is on the streaming platforms like Spotify, Apple Music, and so on. And also a BGF YouTube channel where we have many talks there. And so please join in, and you can learn Dhamma from online, from YouTube. And if you'd like to subscribe to BGF broadcast to receive information by BGF, this is not just confined to members, it's also open to non-members. But if you'd like to keep track on what is up and coming from BGF, please add this number to your phone and to your contact list, and then send a message to this number using WhatsApp, giving your full name as well as your membership status, and then you can get into our broadcast list. All right. So all our activities is made possible because of the generous contribution from donors. So we thank you for supporting BGF's Dharma missionary effort. So it makes it possible to perform our services that we do. We are all volunteers. We like the Buddha Sasana to continue to grow and prosper. Thank you for all your support. So tonight, you have learned the practice of loving kindness meditation, and I was mentioning how metta could be used together with your other form of meditation. And from scientific practice, from scientific research, it shows that this practice brings positive emotions and subdues negative emotions. So it's really something really good for you. Increases feelings of joy, happiness, cheerfulness, appreciation, lightheartedness. You will see your mind, life getting transformed when you begin to practice loving kindness on a sustained method. So I'll pray for your emotional, mental, and physical well-being. May you and your loved ones be blessed with good health and strength. In your aspirations, may your merits help to guide you, to pave the way for you to grow in Dhamma, for you to purify your mind from grasping hatred, negative tendencies, and giving you opportunities to cultivate good and wholesome virtues. If you are faced with obstacles, may you overcome your obstacles. May you use your life well and succeed in your undertaking. And may you develop wisdom and insight into the Dhamma that can help you to achieve liberation from the cycle of birth and death. Good night.